so show you the deck building. Yeah, that one sucked. I'll show you that one shortly. That was using the deck creator, which I'll show you first. So when you pick one, you choose like an archetype, and it gives you a wee description of what each one does and stuff like that. So, black, white, red, green, white, blue, white, red, white, green. Yeah, as you can see, there's a few. Maybe get more depending on the cards you've got unlocked as well. As you can see though, there's still, although most of the interface is nice, they've still got that whole, just the way it moves. It's smooth enough though. But yeah, so we'll go to create a new deck. Basically, opinions are absolutely loving the game mostly. Apart from the whole server issues, they've been up and down, like the internet connections, and if you're doing the campaign without an internet connection, it won't let you continue it. It won't let it actually save. So although when it did reconnect, it did actually count that I'd completed the campaign mission I was on when it went down. Still a pain in the arse. So anyway, yeah, I'll give you a description of what your deck's meant to be. So some enchantments can make your creatures better, others can harm your opponents. You will want some of both. So you need to pick 6 cards from the first selection. So 1, 2, 3. I like them. I like them as well. So you know, they're +1/+2 in flying, and there whenever it deals combat damage to player, you can return a card from your graveyard to your hand. I think we'll go with 3 of each. So some creatures search for enchantments in your library. Pair them with creatures who gain extra benefit while enchanted. So we'll want them because they're 1/1 double strikes with flying. That lets us search for aura cards. As you can see, there's 14 this time. I think we'll go with this one as well, because it lets me search graveyard. What is it? When it enters the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and or library for an aura card and put it onto the battlefield attached to him. Oh, we can actually, although he is 7 mana, so maybe 2 of them? We'll just have to hope that we actually get some aura cards. Otherwise it's not going to be much of an aura deck with yeah, so there are 2 ones with lifelink. Let's see, we've got 1/2 flying haste, another one of them. Turn enchantment from graveyard to hand, 3/2 intimidate, or 2/2 with first strike. Ooh, I think I'll go for the flying over everything. So, step 3, you need a few more cards to complete your deck. Creatures are important, most decks won't include 20 to 30 creatures, not always. Well, I suppose most decks. Variety is good, you want creatures with lower mana costs early, that's true, but also include a few high cost powers to finish off your opponent's. Yep. Removal is key, select cards which remove your opponent's best threats and victory won't be far behind. Okay. I don't think I've got magic in with 1/1 counters, so he's still a 4/4 flyer though. Fuck it, we'll slap him in. If my opponent doesn't control any creatures, he has indestructible, and whenever a creature card leaves an opponent's graveyard, I can discard a card, and if I do, he comes back from a graveyard to my hand. Ooh, all creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn. Stick the extra flyers in. Flying first strike. Draw capability, 3-2 flyers. Let's go with a couple of intimidates. If you don't know, intimidators can only be blocked by creatures of that share colour with it, or artifact creatures. That, because it gives other creatures -1/-1 till end of turn. You can get an extra Nimbus Wings, which is another aura. We need more auras. Oh, here we go. +1 plus enchant courage gets +1/+3, and you gain 3 life. Let's just keep filling it. You know what? Fuck it. So next step, final step. Well, I think it's fine. Well, final deck building step as lands. It should just pretty much. Yeah, there you go. Auto selected it. You hit next. Continue. You choose a random avatar. I suppose for maybe one series. So you know they've got a lot of the classics. Oh, I don't remember that one. I think we'll go for, you know what, that one, just because what the hell. You choose your backgrounds, which you don't really probably get to see because of the thing, your avatar. But hey ho. You know what? Just it's got lightning. And boom. It's called magical armor. Deck done. It'll give you a rating. So I mean that's only got 8.5 stars in total. That one got 10, and then the one I actually built got 12, you know. I'm not going to show you the entirety of putting a deck together, because if any of you played 2015 you'll pretty much know it. I will show you me editing it, just so you'll see enough there how they get put together in the first place. Obviously, if you want to put a deck together quickly, or you're not too clued up on it, the deck constructor I just showed you is probably quite good for it. Personally, I prefer just doing it myself, really. You know, so when you come on, you can choose your filters. So, if I want, say, black, green, and colourless, and then it will just show me the black, green, and colours. Now, unlike 2015, there's not a land tab. To actually find it, you have to have that colour selected, and then they're at the end of the list. You know, if I want, you have to have minimum 60 cards. I'm running. If you click this little button here, it will show you the colour differences, the different expenses. You know, so you can make sure you've got a few early cheap casts to get out mid game, maybe some finishers. It'll tell you, like, you know, handily how much creatures, spells, lands you've got. Now I've got a couple of things that help me get extra land, which is why I'm only running the 23. And it seems to be working so far, because I think I'm running 6 of the multicoloured lands, 5, and they both give me green and black. Want more of these ones though, because they don't come into play tapped if you own a swamp or a forest. So I know I'm leveling at 2 though. So yeah, I've chosen 3 of the revives. Obviously it's a bit limited what you've got to work with at the start, so I've pretty much built an elf deck. There's like almost every creature in this deck is an elf, and I've got 22 creatures in it. A few pump cards, a few nice things like, you know, whenever you play an elf you get more elves. A couple of the Strider Harnesses, because they give you +1/+1 haste. And I've been using them on them, so pinging flyers the turn I'm casting them for ridiculous damage. The assassin cards, the elf assassins are back. That you discard an elf and then you target creature gets -X/-X. And yeah, like I said, a couple of buffs, and like every creature apart from those ones which lets you search for a land, put it in your hand, are elves. And then like, so if I wanted to add something, I can just click on it, straight up adds it in the deck, tells you the difference, tallies it all up. And if you, again, if you click that little button, it seems to be, you can click the cog and then you can choose your background, yeah, as you can see, you can choose all this stuff again. Oh, I did pick the right one. I went for that one because it's black and green, so it was like a kind of swampy forest. And yeah, it's an elf deck, so I'm sure we'll come up with some random decks with some ridiculous names soon enough. And thanks for watching the video. Hope it's been helpful. I would recommend the game, but it is going to be a wee bit buggy for hopefully not too long. Like I said, there's a slight issue with the whole campaign malarkey. You're forced to go through it like it's a tutorial. It's good for new starts, but not necessarily for folk that have played the game before. If I go back into the story, like you complete the first campaign, you do a couple of things, like it shows you how to build deck and stuff, and then eventually you can go and play all the others. There is planeswalkers in the game, that is confirmed. What else do we need to mention? Yeah, I'm planning on doing a few, once I've got a few more cards unlocked, I'm going to do a few short tutorials on why and how I've put some decks together, so folk are curious, they can see my personal, I wouldn't say, you know, Magic's so varied, everyone's got their own different style, so I'll show you how I like to put my decks together, and you know, you might get some good ideas, you might want to leave some comments, tell me they look absolute shite, so all comments are welcome. And yeah, we'll hopefully come back with a few new Magic videos, because I can see me playing this quite a lot. So thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and leave comments down below. See you later.